40 years ago, if you couldn't read something, you had a couple options. First off, you could find one of your kids or grandkids and have them hold that newspaper out for you just a little out of arm's reach. Or, second thing you could do was grab a magnifying glass. Uh, Today, your phone does both of those things for you. You just have to know where to tap. And today, I want to show you how to make the text bigger on your phone, step by step, one button at a time. Now, there are basically two types of phones. One is called an Android, and the other is called an iPhone. How do you know the difference? Well, generally, you can tell by looking at the back of the phone. If you have an iPhone, it will say iPhone on the back. So turn your phone over, look to see what it says. Now, if it says Motorola or Samsung or some other brand, then you have an Android. And if it says iPhone, well, then you have an iPhone. Now, I have an Android personally, so I'm going to give you the instructions for an Android. And afterwards, I'll walk you through working on an iPhone as well, if that's what you have. First thing we need to do is find something called settings on our phone. So if we just kind of, maybe, I don't know how many of these apps you have, that's what these are all called, are apps. Kind of look through them. What we're looking for is something that kind of looks like a gear. If you remember the gears on your bicycle growing up, or the inside of a watch has a lot of gears. So I'm just kind of lightly grabbing the screen, you can see, and swiping it to the right, and that kind of brings everything over. And if you look right here, you'll see that it says settings and that little gear right there. That's what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is, once you find that gear, and give you a second to find it. Now, what I want you to do is just simply kind of tap on that very lightly, and you'll see it brings up another a screen. So what we're going to do now is, I want you to look for something that says display or accessibility. Now, every phone's a little different, so don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like mine. If you have an iPhone, it'll say display and brightness, then text size. So that's what you're going to want to click on. But if you have an Android, what we're looking for is something that says like display or bright. There it is right there. Mine says display, and you'll see underneath brightness, eye comfort shield, navigation bar. So that's what we want. Now, to open that up, we don't want to put our thumb on it and hold it. What we want to do is simply just lightly tap it. So you see how I did that? And it pulls up another screen, and up here at the top, up here, it kind of tells where we're at. And we're in display. Now, what we're going to do once we get to display is we're going to scroll down a little bit, because what we're looking for is something that says font size or text size. So I don't see it here, so what we're going to do is we're going to raise this whole screen up. And how you do that, once again, you just simply lightly touch the screen, and you just kind of move your thumb up towards the top of the phone. Now, I'll say this, how I do this, I hold the phone in my left hand, and as I'm touching with my right thumb. You do whatever's comfortable for you. So I'm going to tap that, and I'm just going to pull it up, and we're going to pull it up some more, pull it up a little more, and all of a sudden right there in the middle, right here, what do we see? Font size and style. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click on that. Now, how do we do that? Just like we did earlier, we don't want to push down on it and hold it. Nothing will happen. Or other things can happen. That's what we don't want to happen. But what we simply want to do is just kind of tap it lightly, and all of a sudden, there we go. Now, if you look at the screen there, What you see, it says font style. We're not interested in that. Bold font, we're not interested in that. What we're interested in is this little bar down here, down in here. It says font size, and that's what we're dealing with today. Now this is where the magic happens for us today. Now you can see this text up here. I want you to watch that I'm going to put my right thumb on that black circle right here. First off, I'm going to move it to the left. What's that text size doing up there? It's getting smaller, isn't it? So I don't want it to get smaller. I want it to get bigger. So I'm going to start moving it to the right until it's comfortable for my eyes. I don't want to be holding my arms at arm's length so I can read it. I don't want to have to squint to see it. I want it to be just comfortable. So that's what I'm doing. And I've got it. It goes a lot bigger. I don't need it that big. Perhaps you do. And you know what? If you do, that's where you put it. There's no right or wrong here. It's what works for you. So I think maybe a little bigger. I'm going to put mine right there. Okay, so in review, what did we do? We scrolled across our phone, across all those apps. We found the one that said settings, which was the gear. Yeah, that spam call kind of annoyed me there for a second. Sorry about that. We looked for that gear that is settings. We clicked on that. We scrolled down. We found display. We clicked on that. We found font size. We clicked on that. Here we are. And I've got it to where it's comfortable for me. Hopefully you've scrolled across and you've got it comfortable for you. So you know what? We're done. That's how easy that was. That's it. No magnifying glass. No hunting down your son, daughter, or grandkids to hold the paper for you. Just one simple setting. And I want to share this with you. There's over 125 million Americans that are 50 and over today. And if you think you're alone in struggling with technology, have I got a number for you? Over 67 million seniors say they need help with their phones and other technology. So if you think you're the only one who has trouble with this, trust me, you've got a lot of company. So don't be embarrassed if you have trouble figuring out these smartphones. We're going to help you. We're going to do it one problem at a time. As you saw today, once you know how to do it, it can be very simple. We just need someone who will explain it to us without using terms that we don't understand. So this is the first of hopefully many more videos on how to develop a knowledge of the smartphones. And we all have got them. Now, I hope this was helpful for you. If it was, I would appreciate it if you'd go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom. And I hope you come back next time, because we're figuring out technology one button at a time. Hope you all have a good day. We'll see you next time.